What is a value? Here's a value. A value is what's important to us. So we're going to see in the story what was important to Joseph. And when you're making decisions, your values come to play. That's why you need to know what your value system is. And your motives, what are they? Your motives are the why you're doing what you're doing. What's driving you? What are you getting out of it? What is the vested interest you're pursuing? And so when it comes to decision making, be careful that you're not reacting. And when you respond, check your values and check your motives. Notice Joseph here, going back to Matthew chapter 1, verse 19. Joseph, to whom she was engaged, was, what kind of a man was he? Tells you a lot about him. He was a righteous man, and notice this, he did not want to disgrace her publicly, so he decided to break the engagement quietly. Here you get a lot of an understanding of Joseph's character. What kind of person was he? He was a man that wanted to do the right thing. He was a man of character. He wanted to do the right thing. And he was determined to be gracious to Mary. He was determined to protect Mary in this entire situation. See, by law, Joseph had a clear-cut case against Mary. He could have easily divorced her. He could have exposed Mary. He could have shamed her. He could have punished her. But no, he didn't want to do any of those things. Why? Because he was a man of character, a man who had the right value system, and the man who had the right motives. And the time to get your values straight is not when you're in a crisis. The time to get your values straight is before a crisis comes. The time to get your values straight is not when you're about to make a decision. The time to get your values straight is when you're not in the valley of decision. And I will tell you today, and I'm sure that you will recognize this with me, the world value system is very different from the value system of God. And part of the spiritual growth we have in our lives is learning to move from the values of the world to what God values. And Joseph had made that move in his life, and because he had done so, he was prepared to make the right decision. He had the right value system and the right motives. Can I ask you today, how's your value system? What kind of value system do you have? Are you making most of your decisions out of the value system of the world? Or do you make your decisions out of the value system of what God values?